Hi guys, the by-elections in general are going to be absolutely crazy as all sorts are coming out of the woodwork to have a go. So if you thought that Reform UK was nuts, then perhaps you've forgotten about UKIP, the party that was allegedly too racist for Nigel Farage. Now it seems that different levels of insanity exist on the right. You have the headbangers within the Conservative Party like Miriam Cates, Jonathan Gullis and Mark Francois. Then you have Anne Whittingham and Ben Habib somewhere beyond the pale in Reform UK. And finally, on another planet, there's UKIP. Here is their new leader, whose name I've already forgotten. Have a listen.
Are you comfortable with the level of attention that you'll receive if you become the leader of a national political party?
Oh, I'm always comfortable with high levels of attention, Mark.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
And you do it well.
Go for it. Go for gold.
What would your policy platform look like then? I mean, how would you tackle, for example, the illegal migrant crossings? What is the UKIP answer under your leadership?
Under my leadership, I would say that we should definitely get the Royal Navy involved. And actually, I'm in agreement with Ben Habib, who I think is a top guy,
who is, of course, a Reform UK prospective parliamentary candidate.
And this is what I'm saying. When there's a candidate that embodies the views that we have for our membership and for the people that follow us, we'll support them. But
okay, first of all, you're supposed to be representing UKIP, not Reform UK. You're actually saying to your supporters, you should go out and vote for Ben Habib. Aren't you running against Ben Habib? Okay. And second, you're going to use the Royal Navy. The Royal Navy to do what? To stop the boats? Do you understand how stretched the Royal Navy is at the moment?
He said, I think in an interview quite recently, that basically we should sort of almost consider it, not literally, but technically as an invasion from France. And if that was the case... Sorry,
France is invading? Or it's an invasion from France? So... Okay, never mind.
And if we told France that was the case, that if they allow people to cross the channel towards us, that we would respond accordingly, they'd soon stop doing it.
Sorry, who would stop doing what? Because she's talking about France. So you should invade France? Respond accordingly. I'm confused. I imagine you're confused too.
But would language like invasion not be quite offensive to, these characters, these people who are crossing the channel, seeking a better life and possibly trying to escape persecution?
Well,
do you want to use language like invasion?
It's an invasion if they could buy a ticket on a flight on EasyJet and Ryanair and fly over quite legitimately from a country like, for example, Albania, where a huge amount of these people are coming from. I welcome...
They can't. What are you talking about? First of all, you're saying it's an invasion by people crossing by boat. And now you're saying it's an invasion if they're coming by Ryanair or EasyJet from Albania. Which is the... I don't understand where the invasion is taking place. Are there two invasions? One from Albania and one from France? And how would you stop the Ryanair EasyJet invasion? Would you use the RAF in that case?
Legitimate refugees. I welcome legitimate migrants. I'm not anti-immigrant.
Sorry, legitimate migrants and legitimate refugees. What are illegitimate refugees and what are illegitimate migrants? I'm confused.
Migration at all. But people coming over on boats and then going straight over to work doing deliveries, do me a favour.
Do me a favour. Why are okay, so there are people arriving in the UK, claiming asylum and ending up working in the black economy. They're getting paid cash. It's not regular work. They don't have contracts. They're not paying taxes or anything like that. Cash in hand. That's the problem. They don't have any protections. And of course, they're not contributing to the exchequer. But the focus should not be on them. The focus should be on the employers. Why are the employers allowed to get away with this? Also, if people are doing it, it's probably to top up whatever little money they receive. They're not getting enough to live off. They're sitting around doing nothing all day. They like to work. Shouldn't you be welcoming the idea that asylum seekers are trying to find jobs? You keep hearing this rhetoric that asylum seekers are lazy. They just want to sit in their luxury hotel all day, surfing the internet, messing about, drinking or whatever. But when you actually have asylum seekers who are going out and trying to find jobs, shouldn't you welcome that? And not say they're having a laugh or whatever. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, I think.